Imagine this, you're at the McDonald's ordering your favorite combo ever, the Big Mac combo with some fries and stuff like that. And then you got your Big Mac, ready to have a good time eating those delicious food and having some more diabetes into your blood system. But suddenly, a rock that's out nowhere. Yes, it's clearly on the road, you just not see it. You tripped on that rock. And then you fall. Damn. That's a waste of a Big Mac order. Oh damn, I dropped my meals. Maybe I could just still eat that Big Mac if I tear a bit apart away or the dirt away. But that Big Mac just rolls and rolls away, just like a wheel. You try to get up, reach it, but you realize, can't even get up. You've gotten so fat that you can't even get up properly. And now that Big Mac just keeps rolling and rolling, and you can't even get up in time until a point it goes onto the road and another car just drives through that Big Mac and squish into pieces. And at that moment, then you have stood up. It takes you over freaking 10 seconds just to stand up. Just imagine that. And now, imagine this video. What if you're the father? What if you're looking at your child right there, rolling out through the highway, to the road with a bunch of cars? And if that person wasn't there in time to save his child, what would have happened? Would that video be so much of a motivation for you? Would that make you so pissed? Like, if you just keep being unhealthy like this, you would be like that dad who can't even stand up to chase his child before she gets crashed out. So if that video pisses you off, and that clicks a bit of fire in you, that you want to make a change that you haven't yet, then this video is for you. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Alfred. I went through the gamer nerd to Superman transformation of around 1,000 workouts before I reached 18, and those workouts are still stacking up. I'm in to share my small amount of wisdom on my journey to build my knowledge even further, so you guys can trust me on how to start your fitness journey right away, because I also start with some way that's not so glamorous out there. And I think I could get you to start right away with that same method that I use. So if you're interested in this type of educational content, I post once every 2 days. You can subscribe down below. So let's get into the video. You may think that, maybe you're having a Big Mac right now watching this video, eating unhealthy. Maybe all you see online is like 6-pack models on Instagrams, and all you care to see is like, if I have a 6-pack or not, or something like that. Oh yeah, I will have, like, if you don't have Instagram freaking needle up physique, you're not trustworthy. And if you don't dump out your brain with like testosterone, and if you don't dump out your brain with like the S word or stuff like that, then I would not listen to you. In my country, there's a quote that says, "A letter more is the teacher, half a letter more, still a teacher." So I believe I have started this journey, and I have been one of the most unhealthy kid possible. I'm so freaking fat also. Like, if I just keep on living that life of that fat kid, I would be that dude who fails and lost his Big Mac in the story. But with only small steps. It doesn't have to be big step, massive steps like you think before. Like, starting out fitness must be some kind of magical ritual. So you have to start like this, do 50 push-ups, and only then have like this super clear out mental mindset, have the best workout possible. Then that is the point where you start fitness. No, it doesn't have to be like that. It could be very simple, a small start that leads to a bigger step. So I was that fat kid as well. So if you're like in that rut right now, if that story pisses you off and you're still here watching this video, I believe, like with my small ways, with only my small wisdom, like I said before, it could help you to take the first step. All I want to do is like my younger self. Maybe you are like my younger self right now, just like a few months ago, maybe a few years ago. Just to get out of that rut. I don't want, like, I know how it feels to be like unhealthy, fat. Maybe you're like super skinny right now, like skipping meals, all that stuff. You're also feeling unhealthy as well. You don't have enough nutrition to actually have the energy as a teenager, as a young man. Then yeah, okay, let me just stop yapping. I just got a bit emotional there, but let's get to it. Thus, starting out a fitness journey, your fitness journey in general, has to be something a big freaking, like I said before, have the most perfect workout routine, has the best coach, has the best routine ever, have the best mindset ever. No, it doesn't have to be like that. All it takes for you is to start small. Let me list something that you don't think is an exercise that could be considered an exercise. Walking to your fridge to get food, but don't get any food, still walks back to your room, and thinking you still want more food, so you walk to the fridge, and you see the fridge again with no food, you go back to your room, and you do that loop for like 300 times a day. Imagine that. Imagine you just want food, you go to the fridge, and you don't see anything tasty, you go back to your room, and then you do that again. You don't eat anything. Maybe you still eat a bit of snack there, and then if you have like some healthy snack, you grab a piece of celery. You do that over and over again for 300 times. That's working out already. That's already moving your body. Maybe taking a walk outside, just a stroll outside. Maybe go out with your friend, taking a dance, like you hear some very good music and you want to dance a little bit. That's an exercise on its own. To jump from like being a fat fuck. Let me just say though, let me be authentic as fuck on this video. You're like a fat fuck, and you jump into like dancing occasionally to your favorite song, and to dancing with your favorite song. At that point, then that's an exercise already. Daily, you dance for like 3 minutes, the length of a song, right? That's a 3-minute session of cardio you do every day. That's gonna benefit your heart. A week, you get 21 minutes of cardio. Hey, that's pretty good. That's still better than just sitting there on the laptop doing nothing, playing video games all freaking day. Just lying in your bed, just scrolling on Instagram, and do nothing for a day. Do nothing. Your parents are disappointed. You are disappointed in yourself. It's still better than that. So maybe you can just start by just dancing to your favorite music or anything that's equivalent to that. Where you can just go outside, go out of your home, touch grass, and then go back to your home. You can just motivate yourself to at least do that. Maybe set a goal for yourself. Set a goal. For me, just basically to start out fitness. It doesn't have to be like get the best workout routine, make yourself to do like this high Everest mountain like that. It's like you're like this small human that's trying to get to top of the Mount Everest with just one jump. That's the time. How much times the Mount Everest is taller than you? It's like many times. A lot of times I don't know the exact height of you and the Mount Everest as well. If I know the exact height of you, you should be scared. So yeah, it will be like a lot of times higher. But like you want to get there with just a jump. How about you build stairs that slowly climbs up to the Mount Everest with time, of course. Like right now, set the boundary of success so low that would be so unreasonably for you to be unsuccessful. So right now, maybe the barrier of success is just get off your bed and wear a shoe. And after you wear your shoe, you can take out your shoe and go to bed back again. That's a bit earlier for today. So next day, you wear a shoe and you go out your house a little bit. Walk a bit around your house, something like that. That's progress. So you just keep stacking progress and progress and progress like that. Just start small. You don't have to be like massively up there right now. That's my point right here. To start out something, you need to start small. You don't need to start big. You don't need to have like that mental barrier. Like that's also anything related to fitness. You don't have to skip every single food of yours away. Like you don't have to skip pizza. Maybe you can still eat. This time you eat a whole pizza. And so yeah, tomorrow you eat like 3/4 of a pizza and then add some healthy whole foods in it. And when you're eating whole foods, you like eat some pizza and slowly decrease progressive overload. Try to add more healthy food in, right? Don't try to like remove unhealthy food. That's a side point there on the diets. Don't try to remove unhealthy food. Try to add more healthy food in to your diet. But like you just should progressive overload on something small like that. And that brings me to the second point. Every single progress on this, you should do progressive overload on it. Of course, I did say that you have to start small. You have to be like the barrier of success must be super low so that you can succeed it right away. But that doesn't mean that you will stay there forever. That means that if you have succeeded here, you have level up yourself on how you freaking makes better decision for yourself. So right now you can make harder decision and you will still succeed it, still makes that barrier super low for your level. You get 10 more experience on the making good decision for yourself level. Now you add 1/10 of the difficulty of that 10 experience point to your boundary of success. It slowly climbs up like that. Like daily good activities, by good activities, just slowly progressive on that. It's like the snowball effect. It's like when you do a snowball, maybe the first few seconds the snowball is really small, but slowly the balls get bigger and then it collects more snow and it collects more snow and it collects more snow until it becomes a giant, massive ball. Like from like these tiny balls into like this ball. It would take the same amount of time that this ball turned into this freaking ball. Okay, so it's a very big snowball effect. If you just keep doing smaller, this it may look like this at first, but it will go up, with sky up. It will be like a tsunami, just like it doesn't bounce back on you. It just climbs up like this. It's really high. So apply progressive overload on it is a really good strategy. What is a progressive overload? It's slowly making the thing that you do a bit harder, a bit more challenging for you, so that you can still make progress out of it. Like for working out, it has the same effect. Like you have to train harder than yesterday to start making progress. You have to challenge yourself a little bit, not to the point that it's unreasonable for you to actually do it. It's still unreasonably reasonable, so that you can actually achieve it, but it still feels a bit hard for you. But when you achieve it, you actually feel pumped to do it next time. Again and again and again. Like a good analogy for in real life right here, maybe right now, you don't need to like go to the gym yet, but right now, let's just say going out your door, it's like bench pressing the bar with no weights. So now you slowly, people train in the gym. How did they get super strong? They don't just magically put 100 kilograms into the bench press bar and just magically rep it and then they get stronger like that. No, they actually get stronger by slowly adding small plates. Next day trades, small plate, slowly adds in, becomes slowly stronger, makes your body recovers, eats healthy, slowly, progressive overload. And after an abundance amount of times, like a lot of times, like maybe 1 year, 2 years, they went from only benching 20 kilos to now maybe benching 80 kilos, for example. That's a massive difference, right? If you keep starting to make good decisions to yourself, progress will snowball up like the snowball effect, like I said before. So maybe if you're right now, you don't know what to start, just number one, maybe just get yourself a gym membership. Just go out, get a gym membership, something like that. Number two is just motivate yourself to just go to the gym and try out one machine today. Next day you try out 2 machines. Maybe next day you feel great, you try out 5 machines. Now number 3, if you have tried out every single machine, you progressive overload out onto going online, search for a free workout routine. I got 3 free workout routines for you in the description down below if you want it. You can just grab it, just download an app. I have 3 free workout routines for you right there, so that you can know what to do right away and start your fitness journey right away if you don't know what to do. So you can grab those 3 free workout routines. Now you know exactly what to do. You just follow it, like do 15 reps of this weight. Next day you do more reps or more weights, a little bit more. Just slowly try to improve yourself 1% every day. Maybe if you can do more, that's good for you, but try to aim for 1% every day so that it would be very reasonable for you to reach that goal. And when you start to progressive overload like that, even though it's just psychology, when you just get to the gym and stuff like that, slowly build yourself up in the discipline bar, it's like you applying more weights after each exercise, slowly applying more weights, just a little bit of weights every single exercise. Maybe after 3 exercises, you bump up the weight to like 1 kilogram each time. So like 20 kilograms, bump up to like 80 kilograms. 1 kilogram each time. Doesn't sound like much, but just bumped it up, day after day. Then you reach the point somewhere. Like that is probably at that point where you have like, oh wow, working out feels pretty great for me now. I actually feel better. I have better mental health. I start to look better, and I start to love myself more. I started to sweat more, so that my body even feels better. I started to sleep better. I started to make better decisions for myself in the future. People started to respect me more. People recognize my progress on fitness, and those positive effects just keep stacking up. Time by time, you don't even know that, oh wow, that much time has passed. It just feels like a breeze to you, and you get all those positive effects drip down into you just because you started small. And just trust the process. Progressive overload, slowly on like that. So yeah, think about every single thing, every single effect that you could get there, every single positive feedback loop that could happen just because you take the first step, like just wearing your shoe today and just go outside and then go back home for today. And then just start the action today, and then tomorrow is not today. You just wear the shoe and just go get a gym membership first. Just start taking action right away. Will snowball up into a lot of benefits in the future. You don't have to be a big snowball to get a lot of snow. You just need to be a small snowball collecting snow for a long period of time. So that is basically the rules of how you start your fitness journey. So a little bit side tips here for me on the days you don't feel that great. Of course, you can't really max out the discipline levels. Discipline is basically the act of doing something that you don't want to do, even though you don't want to do it. You just do it anyways. You ignore your emotion or something like that. So some days you don't really feel that motivated, and you don't have that high level of discipline yet. So some kind of motivation tactic to click up the motivation right away for me is number one, the 2-minute rules. I would say to myself, just promise myself, it's gonna be simple. Let's just analyze in my brain a little bit, see what I have to do. So maybe if it's go to the gym, maybe it's drinking a cup of water, maybe something like that. So maybe your only job right now is go to the gym, and you will just promise yourself that I'm just gonna do this for 2 minutes, and then I can go back home. But usually 2 minutes is short enough for you to motivate yourself, but it is long enough for you to click the gear in and actually be focused on the work that you're gonna do. Like when you're doing something for 2 minutes, you're more likely to just stick in it and just do it again. And just keep on doing it until you just finish your job. That is called going into the flow and get into the deep work mode. So 2 minutes is short enough that you could motivate yourself to do that work, and it's long enough to get yourself into the gear, the chance of you actually doing the work for longer. But if you only do it for like 2 minutes, that's still progress, that's still better than 0 minutes, and just get that chance, right? You play RNG games a lot probably. If you just stay at home, haven't start your fitness journey, right? You know what RNG means, right? You would take that chance of 5% RNG to change your life forever, to get better in life, to level up in life, compared to you getting like that 0% chance from that rare item that could drop down in the game of gym, the arena of iron or something like that. So yeah, that helps me on my personal path on fitness, because I have turned myself from a gamer nerd to me right now, so I still got some knowledge of mine related to gaming. So if that could help you, you could take that bit off, and if you're a gamer yourself and you could use this, then you could try it out yourself. So in conclusion, starting the fitness journey doesn't have to have like some big freaking step, some big action like affirmation or stuff like that. It would take a pretty big fire of motivation though. Because to start something, to drastically change something, you need to have this moment where you say, fuck this, I don't want to be like this anymore. And like people, either you yourself have to motivate yourself, or other people have to motivate you. So if you have that fire of motivation right now with you, and you're ready to take action, take it right now, because it doesn't have to be big, and it will snowball up into a very big ball soon if you just stay consistent and get stuck into this loophole of improving yourself, just like I did. Start small to start making some big change right now. And there are some small tips that I have personally used myself, and I think you personally could benefit from it. So if you're interested, you can try it out for yourself on the days you don't feel that motivated after you have taken action for yourself. But if you haven't, just try to start taking the small step right away, and you will start to see freaking result right away. I promise you, especially mentally, because you will start to love yourself more, because you have decided to put yourself in some actual hard work that's going to benefit your future self. And I will give you the first step to take right away, because I have 3 free workout routines like I said before. You can take it down in my description down below, so you can start a fitness journey right away. But if you're interested in my paid product and have every single knowledge of mine after you have been stuck into this loophole of training and want the best knowledge possible when it comes to building yourself the most aesthetic physique possible, top link in the description down below is my paid product with every single knowledge of mine packed into one place with only the price of under 5 personal training sessions. It's in the top link description down below if you want to support me out. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.